Hello, yes, zu-wii-mama is back, and we've got, as you can see by the thumbnail, the key golem. And yes, some of you might be a bit confused because we obviously did a video the other day deciding what mob we're going to build next. And this little iron key, forget it, the key golem. It's just like a little filler in between because I have actually started building the most popular demand, which was the furnace golem. So I have actually started building that video, but because it's such a big video, again, I thought I'll break it up a little bit and I'll just throw the little key golem in there because it's only a small, simple mob to build. So I figured we'll get that done, and then obviously I'll get out the furnace golem video shortly, and then obviously we'll be working on the rest. So don't worry about that if you think we're not going to be doing the rest, because we will be. I'm just doing the furnace golem first, and then we'll make our way onto the others. But let's get down to the colours, shall we? Okay, so there's not many blocks for this build, so we got 4 brown concrete, we got 140 roughly of yellow concrete, we've also got 179 yellow wool, and then to finish it off we've got 2 snow blocks for the eyes, and that's it. There's not many blocks on this build at all, so nice. Okay, so using your yellow wool, you want to place a 4 on the ground like that, and then from the back corner here, you're going to come up by 2 and then place a yellow concrete on top, and we're literally going to replicate the exact same thing. So a 2 block gap, do 4 on the floor again, and then 2 wool, and then 1 concrete on top. So you should have something looking like this. So from the top of the build here, we're going to come towards us by a total of 4 blocks. Okay, and then spin around to the back, and from that block there we're going to come out by 3. So in total that should be 8 across, and then we're going to bring it out by 2 from the sides of the legs. Okay, so you just have like a weird shape like that, and again all I'm going to do is bring that out by 4 again from the front, 2 from the side, and then 3 from the back. And all we're doing here, we're marking out how big this sort of base of this guy is. So in total it should be an 8 by 8 by 8 by 8 sort of square, and all I'm doing here is connecting up all those bits that we had just previously made. Alright, so we've got the yellow concrete and filling in all the gaps, and that's all you're going to do. So it's really simple. So as long as, like I said, it's 8 by 8 by 8 by 8 all the way around, and you should have a nice big square looking structure like this. So looking at this build from the side, you got your legs, you got 3 blocks overhanging from the back and 4 overhanging from the front. Okay, so from the front of the build you're going to leave 1 block gap, do 2 blocks with yellow concrete, 2 brown, and then back to 2 yellow concrete, and then step it up again and then do a row of yellow concrete, back to your brown wool, and on the 2 corners you're going to place 1 1 and then some snow, and yes, you guessed it, that's the little buddy's eyes. Back to the yellow concrete and then fill in these bits here just above the eyes. There we go. And then using from this base here, you're going to go up by 6 blocks of wool in total. So you should be overhanging the sort of top of the eyes by 2. And in total, including the base of this build, it should be a total of 7 blocks high, but obviously 6 blocks of those from the sides are going to be wool. And I'm just going to do a little pause section here. So any of you that are new around here, all you need to do is pause the video now, copy that pattern down, and then move on to the next section. But I figured because this build's quite small, you know, you could sort of copy along really with what I'm doing, because it's not really that complicated. We've got 2 colours really that we're using. So again, we're using yellow concrete, and we use that quite frequently in this build, as you can see, and it's one of the predominant colours, I guess, really. So place a little bit like that, a little bit like this, and then literally again fill it with wool all the way up to the top, and you should be, that's the front and the side done. Well done, congratulations, looking good. And again, we'll do another little pause section. Can someone come up with a name for these pause sections? Because you know, we should come up with some cool sort of weird name for it, because I'm fed up of saying pause section. I've got a little challenge for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what we did before. We're going to have like a little race. So see that panel in the background there? We're going to do that exact same panel in front of us now on this side of the build, and it's going to be a race. So let's see who's the quickest, me or you. Okay, we got 2 colours to use, but let's get this countdown going. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, build. On the way to getting this build done, so, oh god, I'm placing blocks wrong already. So all you're doing, again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but all you're doing is copying the exact same blocks that are opposite to what you can see. And I just want to let you know now, while I did this video, this is my only attempt at doing this, to do it as quick as I can. I didn't try and repeat it to see how quick I could do it, okay? So I'm trying to make it as fair as I can. So boom, there we go, I've done it. There we go. Did you beat me? Let me know in the comments if you did, but that was kind of fun because, yeah, it's been a while since I did one of them, and I really enjoyed doing them in the past, but yeah, there we go. So that is two sides looking exactly the same, spinning on around to the back, and again, we're going to place a little bit of yellow concrete, like so, placing 3. I don't know where that brown come from, so I apologise for that. So you should have some yellow concrete like that, there, and there we go. And the rest, yes, is going to be filled up with yellow wool. So really simple, this build, isn't it? It's really nice, sort of, yeah, there's nothing, this has probably got to be one of the most easiest builds we've actually done, definitely. And again, a nice little pause section for you. If you didn't manage to keep up with me building it there, you can now pause it and copy that pattern down. But like I always say in my builds, it doesn't matter that you don't have to be so precise, because there's no manual to say, right, you need to place this block here, this block there. You place some blocks where you think it looks best, because, I'm going to admit something here, I do that myself a lot. Like, all these blocks I place are not always exact to how the model is of what the particular mob is. Sometimes I place blocks differently than when they should be, and my mobs turn out alright. And that's all I want you to do as well. I want you to sort of not worry about trying to get things so precise in Minecraft, particularly Minecraft, because it's one of those games where, if you think it looks good, it is good, okay? And that's all that matters, really. As long as you think a build looks good, then that's all that matters. And that's what I try and do a lot with my builds. I try and just do stuff that I think look good, and if it looks good to me, then it's good, And there we go again, down from the top. That big brown section you see there, we're actually building this sort of key part on there now, but I just wanted to put that there just to differentiate the two colours. And that's it. And now all we're going to do is we're going to build the key. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to do the same on the other side, but we're going to come up by 2 concrete at the front of this, and then the back again can come all the way up by 9. So that's like a little bit of shade in there, and then on top of that, on top of the 2 yellow concrete, you can come all the way up again. From the top of the build, come down by 1, and then come out by 1, 2, like so, and then again with the yellow concrete, come out by 2, and then go down by 1 block gap again, and then again do pretty much the same, 2, 4, and then 4. There we go, look at that. And that's it, that's the mob build done. Congratulations, that wasn't too hard, was it? And yeah, it's just a nice little addition, I guess, to the Minecraft mobs that we'll be building. I mean, we've already done one build, so yeah, we've got the others to come, haven't we? So just before we go, I thought it'd be a nice idea to just sort of like show you what I've been working on as well. Obviously in between the key golem and the furnace golem, and obviously everything else that we're doing, I've been looking online at sort of Minecraft Earth mobs, and I come across this guy, and he's called the Creeder, and I sort of fell in love with the look of him. I've not finished him yet because there's still like the legs, as you can see, I've not even put any colour on the legs really. I've just put the red bits in there. The back of the guy's head, I've not even attempted yet. Underneath, I don't think I've even started that yet. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. I've seen it. It looks kind of scary. But yeah, I really enjoy building this guy and trying to build the legs as well. It was kind of nice because I had to do sort of 2 variations of legs. But yeah, I don't know what you think. Let me know what you think if you want to see this built as well, because it does look pretty cool, and it looks quite scary as well. And I just thought it'd be nice, nice addition to the sort of collection really. And I thought, while we got a little bit of time spare, I just thought I'd fly down a bit and just sort of have a look at what we've done, because it's such an amazing achievement that how many mobs we've actually built in this world. It's just getting ridiculous, the amount of builds that are along here. And I did have a request some time ago actually about if I could put like a world download for you guys to sort of download and actually have all these mobs yourself, and I will be doing that at some point. I really wanted to hold off as long as I could really with doing that, because I knew it was like an ever expanding collection of mobs that we're making here, and I didn't want to sort of get it out too soon, because I didn't want to sort of, you know, ruin the rest of the mobs that will be coming. So I just sort of figured, yeah, I'm gonna hold out as long as I can before I release the world edit. World edit, is that right? No, it's not world edit, is it? It's I can't remember what world download. That's it. World download, and yeah, yeah, you get where I'm coming from, right? But wow, look at this. I mean, there's so many mobs. I mean, there's still so many mobs that I haven't actually done yet. And this is one that I want to actually do at some point as well. The stone fox, because I really enjoyed making that one. The sitting down as well, add some colour to it. But yeah, the biggest, obviously, and the most hardest was definitely the dragon. But anyway, I think that's enough of me waffling on. We've had a nice little look as well of what we've accomplished so far. But yeah, let's. I'll see you soon on the next video. Bye.